And then I said, bitch, this ain't Burger King. You can't have it your way.
Oh, man. That's the best joke I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah, if you missed it, I'm never telling it again.
I wish I would have got all that on video. I think I did for the patrons. richdickman.com/Patreon. Ray, make that work.
Yeah, please make that work, Ray.
You started the recording right at the punchline, too.
Well, listen, that's human error. Ray, make that work. richdickman.com/Patreon. Can you make that work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or we could buy a random link like myrichddickman.com and it goes to, or we could name it somehow.
Pay Rich Dickman.
Some people model theirs after Tim Hortons.
Yeah. Ray, I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to step up in the web production department. Okay, gotta get some links going, bud. All right.
Yeah, and don't let your shit get hacked, Ray. You're our IT guy. You can't be the first one
hacking us. God damn it! I get an email from Ray like every 3 months. I can't wait to show you this picture, and I'm tempted to click on it. Like, wait a second, Ray would have just texted me.
Speaking of that,
thank you for reminding me.
My wife was telling me that somebody, who is it? Like one of my cousins or somebody or one of her cousins, just did that thing where they gave somebody in a parking lot $1,800 for gas money by buying some jewelry off of them. So somebody from Canada that needed some cash.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
So they were like, "We're strapped for money now." I'm like, you really think that someone's from Canada stranded here and they're going to sell you $1,800 worth of jewelry to pay for gas?
Yeah.
Really? This really makes sense to you? But, it wouldn't do it if it didn't.
Can I meet them? Can I meet them? They sound like an easy mark, Ray.
I know. Yeah. Just got to wait.
I need some money
to refill
Randy's going to Florida.
Their coffers.
Yeah.
Ray, you good? You good to go? You ready to go?
Yeah.
I honestly have no idea what we're doing tonight. We're going to make this shit up as we go along.
Yeah, we can just
if I can get this rum open, I'll get drunk and carry it, brother.
You can't get it. What? I'd say Kristen go do it, but she's not. Tonight's episode will be Randy struggling to get a bottle of rum open and then getting drunk at the end of the show. Oh. All right.
He used to do a World of Warcraft advice podcast. He even did the original Drunken podcast, changing the game and influencing a generation of podcasters. But he was disgraced, accused of crimes he never committed. Shamed, he disappeared. By the grace and generosity of Mr. Rich Dickman, he was raised again. Seconded by his co-host, definitely not main host, Ray, Rem Dickman has returned, sexier and more handsome than ever. This is The Rich Dickman Show, the greatest podcast ever produced by Rich Dickman with Rem and Ray. Featuring executive producer Randy, producer Ryan, Maddie from Australia, hot drummer Newsbaden, and Svensson. The Rich Dickman Show, your slightly better than mediocre podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 149 of The Rich Dickman Show, the podcast that is slightly better than mediocre. I am your slightly better than mediocre because I got distracted. I was looking at shit. I am your slightly better than mediocre host, Rem, as you can tell. And we're starting off not in a good foot tonight, so let's see if we can get that shit going. But hey, I'm here. Ray's here. Hi, Ray. How you doing, pal?
Hey, slightly better than mediocre is right. Like, if it was just mediocre or less, we would have quit by now, thrown in the towel. Yeah. But nope, we're still at it just because we're slightly better than mediocre.
Every time I have an audio problem, I just want to quit, Ray. I want to text the two of you and say I'm done. You can have the rights to the show, whatever. I don't.
It was fun.
I mean, Rich Dickman owns. What I'm saying is, you could have my contract, my Rich Dickman contract, Ray. You could be promoted to main host. That's what I'm saying. Randy, what's going on down there, buddy? How you doing, pal? You looked handsome as hell today driving your Fiat.
Excited. I'm looking good.
Yeah.
Yes, Queen. However that goes.
Those are nice sunglasses. What kind of sunglasses are those?
Walgreens, $14.88.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Randy, what I want you to
not
do,
Ray-Banned.
I want you to send that picture to myself and Ray, because I want to add you to the website, richdickman.com. Okay? Because, I mean, you've been here long enough. We're going to throw your profile on there. And I think between Ray and I, we will co-write your bio, because Ray wrote my bio and I wrote Ray's bio. And I think the two of us can write your bio. So give us that picture so we can add you, okay?
Like, you want me to email it to you or put it in? I'll put it in the drive, man. You'll get it.
Yeah.
Full res? You want the full res?
I want the whole thing,
Okay.
buddy. I want everything you can give me of you. That's what I want. All right. And Ray, website work, okay? Stop working so fucking hard and ignoring your friends and start doing some shit for the show, goddammit. My God.
It's called work-life balance, Ray.
Yeah. Work-life friends.
He's working right now. Yeah, he just started working. Yeah, okay. And where do you work again, Ray?
Can we take a 5-minute break? I work in construction where I need to send some emails real quick. I need to go build some forms. I got to go frame some buildings.
Go frame some shit.
Swing some hammers.
Let's set up what we're doing real quick. RichDickman.com for all your Rich Dickman needs, and get into that Patreon if you want to see Randy's handsome fucking face and Ray's new haircut, okay, at patreon.com/RichDickman, where the videos gets posted. Oh, by the way, just a few hours ago, I uploaded an all new, almost liquor fueled, okay, the Mangria Michelada episode, unedited, untalked over. It's up there for your listening pleasure. So go ahead, enjoy. And we also have some with videos of the show. Okay, last several episodes, we have videos up there. And there's a video of me playing games. Listen, there's more video content coming. We'll talk about that in a second. Also, when you're at richdickman.com, click the goddamn merch tab. Okay, get yourself a t-shirt. All right, click that Amazon merch tab. Find yourself an Eat the Rich t-shirt. Those things. I think we're running out, Ray. We've sold so many Eat the Rich t-shirts. I think we're about to run out. So get yours soon. Yeah.
We're running out of shirts or running out of rich people?
Both. They're tasty as hell. All right. Let me, if I may, okay, and this is one of those episodes tonight where I really don't have an idea of what we're doing. We're just going to make it up as we go along. So if I may, back when Huel was talking about the cannibal revolution and Joma was jumping on board, I don't know if Joma still listens. Joma, if you still listen, give me a shout out. And say, hit me on the Twitter. If you don't, love you, buddy.
I love that guy's politics.
You love that guy's politics?
Yeah. I love his political tweets specifically. Now that I'm back on Twitter.
That's kind of what I wanted to say is that back in the beginning, I didn't really understand. Like, I'm like, why would they want to eat rich people? People are just out there just making livings, right? They're just, but then I finally started to process it. You know, the last year, okay, we're going on 1 year of 15 days to flatten the curve. The last year has really revealed a lot to me and how horrible our government is. And when they say eat the rich people, they don't necessarily mean eat the guy who busted his ass to make $100,000 a year. What they mean is eat our goddamn overlords, okay? These fucks up in Washington who are deciding how our lives should be led. These fucks at our state capitals, who in Ohio, where Randy's state is. The governor said, we will not ease restrictions until we're below 50 cases per 100,000 for 2 weeks, which means never. Okay? Here in Connecticut, our governor decided, because I think he might be under investigation for something, so he needs the polls back on his side. He's eliminating capacity limits, right? Everything can open to full capacity, but you have to maintain social distance and all this bullshit. So, I mean, restaurants still can't really open to full capacity, but I mean, it's something. In Texas and Mississippi, what I'm saying is, Ray, I understand now is that everybody who decides they think they can make decisions for me, we need to eat them. Okay. Nobody makes decisions for me. I make decisions for me and my family and the things I own, like my wife and my dog. And he's dead. I made a decision to put him down. You know, okay. So what I'm saying, Ray, I understand what eat the rich means now. So go ahead and buy yourself a shirt at Amazon.com. Search Rich Dickman. Get an Eat the Rich t-shirt. All right.
Took a dark turn, Rim. You want to talk about
that? My wife's been sending me pictures of my dead dog, and I get really sad. Like, she's sending me pictures of the dog with the kids, and like, why are you doing this to me? Because it's very.
I don't know how you could get attached to a dog. Like,
I thought you meant.
Yeah,
I thought
they mean nothing to me.
Pictures of the dog being dead.
Yeah, just by looking at Kristen's reaction to the video.
That was a lot more morbid than just past pictures of the dog while it was alive.
Yeah.
I have no feelings towards dogs.
She's sending me pictures of the dog
because they die too soon.
on the day he died. There's pictures of him like with Ray's baby. It's crazy. I don't know how they photoshopped that shit in there, but like I'm like, God damn, that's really sad.
Photoshop's some sort of amazing wizardry that you know what? We all need more of it.
Tell you what.
Well, now they've got. Did you see Adobe's? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Randy.
I was gonna say Adobe has a new tool now where you can do it with video, like it's video Photoshop, and it uses AI to fill in the gaps, so you can makes making deep fakes really easy.
Randy,
they showed it off, and it was real scary.
Can you get us into the Creative Cloud for Adobe? I keep asking producer Ryan; he refuses to share his college price with me.
What? I mean, I'm not. That's pretty expensive, bro.
You can log in on at least 2 computers simultaneously. Tell them that, and then say, "Also, give me the goods."
But also, Randy, it's bad with money. So if you could get that Creative Cloud subscription for the 3 of us, I think we could do a lot of.
Well, I would have to cancel my subscription to Skillshare and Pluralsight. Those are the 2 sites where I learned all my SQL, but I don't need it anymore. So I can cancel those and free up some funds.
There you go. All right.
Yeah, I mean,
your own site.
Still
start your own site and charge a subscription. There you go.
Right. I will say nice things to you every day for $1 a month.
There you
That's
go.
Nicethings.com.
That's actually a good idea. Like,
and then I'll write a bot to do it. You know what I mean? Like it interacts with them. Yeah. I'll be like, fill out all this data about yourself, and then I'll sell that, of course. And yeah, man, I could make a lot of profit.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and they say stuff like, oh, my hobbies are, walking my dog and crocheting. And so, yeah, you just cater it so that you're like, hey, you crocheted a really nice little sweater of you walking your dog. Good stuff. And
you're doing
like,
cameos.
Oh my God, you made my day.
$1 a month.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah. That's a good idea.
And then randomly we can have a lottery that will randomly award to certain people who spend more money with us, like a free cameo or something, like a celebrity call in and tell them a nice thing. Yep.
I like this. Maybe tonight is our ideas episode because I was thinking to myself, and Randy, you mentioned Skillshare. Like, I don't know, what would happen if I lost my job tomorrow? Like, what if something happened where I lost my job tomorrow? Like, what the hell would I do? Like, goddamn, like, fuck, big trouble.
You got to get into data, Rim.
Yeah, is that what it is? Data.
Data's the next oil. That's why Google, Facebook, Apple, all those companies are the robber barons of our century. At the turn of the 20th century, it was steel and railroads and everybody else on that History Channel show, and they
aliens.
were. Yeah, they were teaming up against labor, and the people got too rich, and they had to do some antitrust and break people up. And it like Amazon and AWS should not be the same company. They should be 2 different companies, and they'd be the 2 most valuable companies on earth. Like that's a no-brainer. Like everybody would make a ton of money.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't do that.
I know, it's stupid.
Yeah.
God damn.
It's so dumb.
Right. Thank you, Randy. Ray, did you get a haircut?
I did, and I
a professional one.
I feel like $1 million. Yeah, yes,
yeah, it looks professional.
As I know, right? Compared to last time, she even like I go into the place, just stopped in. She starts cutting my hair and stuff, and she's oh, you want it that short on the sides and this and that, and
yeah, bitch, I do.
Fine, that's fine. I'm like, I was like, honestly, I'm just happy to be getting my hair cut. Not only that, I was like, last time I just buzzed it off. I didn't say my wife did it, but yeah, I'm like, just buzz it off. Like this is $1 million times better. What are you, crazy lady?
Yeah.
But it was pretty interesting. I was in there chatting up with all the hairstylist ladies. They when you're the only person in the barbershop, you're a rock star and then some.
Yeah,
and then when they find out new podcast, oh my God.
Did they appreciate the white supremacist style that you went with?
Yes, and that I have the swastika tattooed on the back of my head. The hair, I have to cut the hair short enough.
I've been to one of those barbershops before. Yeah,
so you can see the tattoo through the back.
Yeah.
You know my routine?
I have it.
Like, you say you sat down and told her how you want it. I sit down and say, hey, listen, I tip $10. Do whatever you want. If my grandma doesn't bitch about it, I'll come back.
That works.
And I get the best haircuts that way. Like, that's how I get the best haircuts.
I'm living my life wrong, man. Like, I found out that Kayla is pregnant, and I don't want to go back and see her again. Like, I don't want to go see her again. Like, I have to get my hair cut. My hair is horrible looking right now because I've been recording videos for my new my video content I want to do, and I'm looking at myself. I'm like, God damn, I am awful to look at. Jesus Christ! Like, I need to be straight on or not at all. Because as soon as I turn my head, you can see how awful my hair is.
Wow.
And now she's pregnant. I don't know why she decided to do that. That's a stupid thing to do. Why?
Well,
would
that's her choice.
Shut up, Randy. It's a stupid thing to do. She's my hairstylist.
Yeah, but it's her stupid thing. She gets to choose to do stupid things.
Randy,
it helps the species propagate, Rim.
Okay? Because you know what's going to happen is she's going to be gone for 2 to 3 to 4 months and maybe never come back. And then I lost the best hairstylist I ever had. I got to go find some other asshole to could do my hair.
Rim?
Yeah.
I didn't see it from that perspective, and I apologize.
Thank you.
Hey, Randy, you also completely missed this point, which is if there's no chance of you being able to bang your hairstylist, why even go get your haircut? Right? Like that's like literally the only reason we ever go get our haircut. Guys couldn't care less. It's can I bang her?
My barber is a burly, berry gay man. So I guess I could get down with that if I had to.
Yeah.
But his husband would be upset.
You guys, you understand I have a whole bunch of weird fetishes, okay? Like I want people to, man or woman, to shove their fingers in my mouth, right? And just like fish hook me, whatever they got to do, just get those fingers in my mouth and start feeling. I love that shit. I also, thank you, Ray. Watch the video, patreon.com/Rich Dickman. And I also enjoy the touch. Okay, so when they're up in the hair, like every once in a while they do the shampoo and the washing of the hair thing. Oh my God! I mean that's just the best, right? And
dude, my wife has the best touch. She has that tenderness to you know what I'm saying? Like when that's the one redeeming part about her cutting my hair. She somehow.
Yeah. So we want to get into your wife privilege now, Ray. Is that what we're doing?
I can bang that hairstylist all I want. It works. That's
Ray. I would like to try out your hairstylist if that's okay with you.
The one from Great Clips that I used yesterday, she was actually pregnant.
No shit.
Like, no joke. She was actually I couldn't tell, but she said something. I was telling her because Stella, she's like, every time I get my haircut, she's like, oh, I love your haircut because she likes how soft it is in the back. So she'll like, I got tuck her into bed and she'll just want to like feel the back of my hair for forever. And I'm like, okay, I got to go. I can't lay here forever with you.
Yeah.
But can I ask you guys a real question? Never mind.
Likes that part of the haircut. And she's like, oh yeah, how is it having kids? And she's like, yeah, I got my second. I'm doing like 3 or 4 weeks. And I was like, I had no idea.
I couldn't tell.
Oh,
yeah,
couldn't even tell.
I have a real question for you guys. Like, I want you to tell me the truth because I need to hear it. Is my hair too long? Like, let me pull it down. Like it's all the way down there.
Yes.
No, it looks like what you're going for. It's long, but it looks like what you're going for. It's like a back.
Randy,
do the whole back thing.
See, everybody gets mad at me when I start telling people how to live their lives. Like I'm mad at Kayla for getting pregnant, and Randy's like, it's her choice. She can do. But here's the thing, all right? If you're going to ask me these questions, I
can see it at the point, Rim.
But I know better than you.
But yeah, exactly. I know better than you. Also. If you ask me that question, Randy, I'll be totally honest. Randy, you're a handsome man. That picture you sent earlier, goddamn, like, you know what? Like, I can't wait to put my hands around you and try to hug you. It's gonna be great. But a little bit of trim up top and a little bit of trim around the beard would liven your appearance up tenfold. You know what I'm saying?
Well, my first day back at the office, I want to look homeless. Like I literally just climbed out and I'm going to be like, guys, I got to let you know, I just barely made it here today. This is real rough. Yeah. And then I want them to say, hey, you know what? Just keep working from home, Randy. You're cool. Like, it's all right. Like, clearly, like you're doing good things from home.
Your
like, you came into the office
pants
and
all ripped. You smell like shit.
and I'm like alcohol in my breath, you know, and I'm just like, all right, guys, I made it. I'm here. Where's my office? And they're like, let's talk to you for a minute, bud. Anyways.
I think Rim cut out again. I was going to say, maybe you do that thing where after you go into the office looking all disheveled, that's when the next day or that day when they send you home, you say.
When they send me home. They won't send me home. They're too afraid to send me home. So I have a disability, Ray.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So then the next day, so you go in day one, Monday or whatever, looking disheveled. Tuesday, you're like, hey, let me hop on the Zoom meeting. And you just doll it up. I mean, you make yourself look as handsome as possible. And so then they're like, holy smokes. He came in here yesterday looking like he's on the verge of, being 6 feet under. And then all of a sudden, next day, he's working from home. The guy looks like $1 million. There you go. They're going to be like, you know what? I absolutely think Randy should work from home forever, indefinitely.
That's why I haven't brushed my teeth the whole pandemic. Like I really went into character for this. It's method acting. Like I'm really going to play it up and I'm going to go in there and it's me. The way I see it is it's me versus HR and we're playing chicken and who's going to flex first. And then it'll be me versus the VP and then we'll see who flexes first. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but no, that's good. That's good. Is HR like the whole department? Because if that's the case, you can kind of do the whole talk to different people at different times and confuse them, make them
little
get
razzle dazzle, smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, conflicting stories. Like you call one and you tell them something, call another one, and tell them something, and then when they talk, they're like, I thought he said he was good with that, and the other one's like, no, like I just talked to him and he said no, and then they'll be like, I don't even know what's happening anymore. Next thing you know, they can't get their story straight. You're the only one that has the straight story. They're all conflicting. Bam. You win your case in a court of law.
You know the downside of the court of law thing, Ray? There's this recording.
Yeah, we can edit this out so it says that somebody else.
It's discoverable on my computer if they.
Nah.
Okay.
No. They're not that.
I trust your legal advice.
You really think HR?
I just gave them, I just gave them the idea though. Like what I'm saying is, if somebody listens to this show, I'm playing chess against myself now, and it's not a good spot to be in. I'm gonna just take another drink.
Well, do you think that this is that whole this podcast is considered sarcasm? It's facetious. It's satire. So
it's kayfabe, guys. If you don't understand the psychology of what I'm doing,
inadmissible in a court of law.
Inadmissible, because we said so.
Yeah.
I wish we had a real attorney from Rich Dickman, or we could get one of the attorneys. Like I haven't gotten my offer yet. Like they're really icing me out, man. Like I'm getting worried.
Yeah, that's messed up. They're literally putting the screws to you, huh?
Yeah.
How many emails do you send them every day requesting an update?
None.
Oh well, maybe you're playing hardball. You're playing hard to get, also.
I'm just like, dude, I'm happy to be here, man. Like,
that's true.
Like, all I'm asking for is that
little respect, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah, well, and maybe like, I don't know, like a bonus episode or something. Like, let me just rant into a microphone for 30 minutes and see what happens.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do Randy's Ramblings.
Yeah, that's sometimes that's
put it behind a paywall that I pay for. I'll listen to it myself and be like, ooh, because I'll forget. Like I'll make sure that I'm in a state where I might not remember everything,
both while recording and while listening.
Yes.
That's like, did you ever see Memento?
Oh, Memento.
Yeah,
Memento.
The guy has he has no
Memento.
Memory.
Is that the one? Oh, yeah, and he leaves them clues.
Yeah, like he starts leaving himself clues essentially, and like writing down getting tattoos for his notes and stuff to remind himself. So it's like that, where you basically leave yourself a bunch of clues so that you can get back to listen to yourself talk about something that you completely forgot. Oh,
yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah, this is called the Ideas episode.
Hey Rem, I have one for you. Did you listen to Did you listen to the voicemails that you left for NFHC last week?
I did, and I had that in my notes. I wanted to talk to you about it, Ray, because the way we had, because they told me not to call. They said I wasn't allowed to call, so I called in. I said it wasn't me, And Randy called in and said, we are all Rem Dickman. I thought Kristen was going to call too, but I guess she didn't. And then Ray said to me, you're going to love the voicemail I left, right? And I thought he left it before I left mine because I left mine very late. And I was like, Ray fucking lied to me. It's like, he was like, you're going to love that I called in. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to love that you didn't call in, you fucking asshole. But then he did come in and Ray left a voicemail on my behalf and it was wonderful. Ray, thank you. Thank you for doing that.
Was it on a scale of 1 to 10? Was it, sorry. On a scale of 1 to Rem, was it Rem? Was it very Rem?
It was very Rem. Yeah. With the whole, with the admission of COVID denying and all the other shit. That's 100% Rem.
Yes. I thought I got it down.
All Rem.
Yeah.
Now I have to listen to NFHC. I always download, boys, but I can't always listen. I got to find time. I got a lot of stuff to listen to. I listen to like 12 hours of Rich Dickman content every week because I'm going back and re-listening to old episodes at another pace, like WoW Classic. Yeah. I do Rich Dickman Classic, and I'm about to hit Rich Dickman Burning Crusades, where Ray comes in in the 30s.
That's awesome. You should, you know what, Randy? You should you should record like an audio journal of what you're experiencing while listening to old Rich Dickman. I think that's a great idea. Then we could do a little bit here.
Ray.
Randy's audio journal. Randy's journey.
Randy's ramblings.
Randy's ramblings.
We just had that idea. I pitched him an idea while you were gone.
Yeah.
About Randy's ramblings. Like a 30-minute Patreon bonus episode.
I love it. You guys should do a Patreon bonus. Here. Okay. So this is like the ideas episode, like we said earlier. Okay. You guys should totally do a Patreon bonus episode together that I don't listen to, I listen to afterwards, but I don't know anything about. And you should, I don't know, whatever it is. I want to say you should talk about me because I got a big ego, right? But you should talk about whatever, what you think about Rich Dickman or doing the podcast or when you first met and you started pulling clips together. I think that'd be super interesting if you guys did your own like bonus episode together. You should do that this weekend.
Yeah, we could do it.
Yeah.
We could do it.
Yeah.
But let's talk about cum.
Okay.
So you mentioned NFHC. And there's been this thing going on for the past couple of weeks where Dylan said that he was able to stop himself from coming by pressing on his taint. And he said it just disappears. I called in this week and said, no, it doesn't just disappear. Dylan, you've ejaculated. You've stopped it from coming down the tube. But once you let go of your taint, it'll dribble out. Have you guys ever done this before? Because I have. I know exactly what happens. It's disgusting. It's horrible.
I am not flexible enough.
Ray?
If I need my ass crack shaved, Kristen's got to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I must have missed part of that because that does not sound anatomically feasible.
Listen, because of where your prostate is, right? And you hold the tube down. So when you're about to ejaculate, you press up against it and you stop anything from coming out, right? But once you let go, the rest got to come. So I think what Dylan's talking about
Rim, you're such a fucking hoe. I love it.
Yeah, is that it's like basically male Kegels. Okay, you got to squeeze hard enough to prevent yourself from actually coming, so you can orgasm without ejaculating. Which
I'm doing my Kegels right now.
Yeah, which on the surface sounds pretty awesome, but it really isn't, because once you get old and then you stop yourself from coming once, you can never come again the rest of the night. It's terrible. It's the most horrible thing. Thankfully, I know I've been gone for a few minutes, but I've been getting drunk in the meantime, so I can talk about this stuff. Ray, you're still a young man. Randy, you guys are still young. What I want to say to you both, gentlemen, is that like Randy said this a couple weeks ago, do all the hard lifting in sex beforehand. Okay? Literally. Beforehand. Okay? Take care of your lady first. And then get it in there and finish your job, what you got to do real quick. Like, don't try to hold it. All right? Because first of all, she doesn't want it. All right? Because when you get at my age, if you're lucky enough to get in there, she doesn't want it to begin with. And second of all, if you hold it too long, you're never going to finish. Okay? So that's my advice, gentlemen, to you guys, is to take care of your lady first, and then just put it right in, boom, do what you got to do as quick as possible. Just be done, go to bed. Because God damn. I don't know why I brought that up.
We should just have like a Patreon bonus episode of just like sex tips.
Sex tips.
Yeah.
All night.
We can talk about sexcapades.
Just a tip.
Torn Think Tank sex tips. Did you?
I don't know who wants to hear that. I'm sorry, guys. Like, that's gross. Like, the three of us talking about sex. Who wants to hear that?
It's a Patreon bonus episode. So you bring in, like, you find a lady somewhere. I'm sure you guys know a lady somewhere.
Oh, okay. Now we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I only know one lady.
Yeah. Who's that? My hairstylist?
Yeah.
You told her to get pregnant?
I got her pregnant.
You know, it's the worst thing in the world, Ray, because, I mean, she used to have a wicked hot Snapchat. Like, I get on that Snap, and there's my stylist, and she's doing sexy things. Gay man. Right.
She's domesticated.
Yeah, she's in the pool. She's showing off her ass and her bikini and all this stuff, right? And it's great. And, and she's my type of girl. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I mean. And then all of a sudden she finds a boyfriend who looks like an asshole, and then she's pregnant. It's like, what the fuck, man? Like, don't you even think of me? Does anybody think of me in these situations? I don't think they do.
Hey, you know what? You know what needs to occur? Us guys need to get a little more organized, because here's what happens. You get the guys that are super vocal. The lady posts the thing, and all you hear is like, in the comments is like, oh, I'd hit that. And hey, can I come over? And, just crass comments, nothing productive. It's just catcalling essentially, right? And what does that do? Nothing productive, right? But why do they do that? Because they're still getting all the views. Now those comments, the lady's going to say, I'm going to keep doing this. I got, 50,000 views and maybe 500 of these bullshit comments that they're offensive. But she's getting the views, right? And that's what they keep coming back for. So what we got to do is get organized and start figuring out ways to not have those comments. Because at some point, that's what's deterring them. If the comments get overwhelming, they're going to stop doing it. And all we got to just get together. It's like crashing a party. Everyone shows up, you get organized, and bam, just thousands and thousands of views to keep the hot ladies staying hot. And as soon as they start posting stuff that's not hot content, no one looks at it at all. They take a picture of their sandwich. Look at this awesome sandwich I made for lunch. Zero views. You're talking
about some kind of hive mind.
Zero views. Then what do they? Yeah. Then what do they do? They go, well, I better take more bikini pictures.
How does this stop?
We can pull this off in Russia.
Like, I don't understand.
I don't know. Listen, there's infinite Kaylas. I don't know why you're worrying about it. Like, all right. There's a million of them. All right? They exist everywhere.
This isn't. All right, I gotta switch, because I'm gonna rush through a few things here, guys. I don't know when next time my computer and shit is gonna take a shit on me. All right, are you guys getting these scam calls? Like, you're just doing your normal thing and your phone rings, and all of a sudden it's like your warranty's about to expire, or your social security number has been flagged and you're gonna get arrested. You get these scam calls?
I don't get scam ones. They're real for me.
Okay, so I was inspired by a YouTuber named Kit Boga. All right, Kitboga. Check it out; it's hilarious. But the guy gets he gets the scammers on, and he uses a VPN and he hacks their own systems and everything. It's great. It's fantastic. So what I've been doing is that when I'm at work is when I normally get these. I have two phones. I have my personal phone and my work phone, and whatever one they call, I record off the other one. Okay, and I had one of my employees do it, and I was coaching him along, but he's not very good at improv, so he wasn't really picking up my cues. So anyways, I recorded one of my calls. I didn't get very far, but this is the farthest I've got, because they have their own little ways of knowing they're getting fucked with, and then they hang up. Okay, and you'll see at the end of this call, but I'm going to play this for you guys, because I recorded it. I put a lot of work into this. This is a scammer calling me because my social security number is about to expire and I'm going to get arrested. Okay, all right, here we go.
It requires an immediate attention, as criminal case would be registered on your name, which will lead to suspension of your social and all your assets. Please press 1 to speak to an agent right now. I repeat.
Okay, so I started the recording late, but that auto voice there is something they typed in, but because they don't speak English very well, you can hear all this shit. It's bullshit right off the bat. Okay, all right, so here we go.
Press numerical button 1 now.
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
You have reached the Department of Social Security Administration.
Hey.
How can I help you today?
I just got out of my call that my social security number is in trouble. Or I'm in trouble or something. I don't know what happened. This is weird.
All right, sir. Do you have the case ID number?
No, it didn't give me one. It just said press 1 to talk to somebody.
Okay, can you guide me with your first name and your last name?
Sure. My first name is Stephen, Stephen.
Just give me a second. Just give me a hold on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No.
You say your first name is Stephen. It's Stephen.
Exactly, yes.
Stephen. And
Yep.
what about your last name?
Tyler, Tyler.
Oh no.
It's Tyler. Mr. Tyler, can you guide me with the last 4 digits of your social security number so that I can pull out your records for this ongoing investigation?
Yeah, absolutely. Just the last 4 is 2221.
All right, Mr. Stephen, could you please be on the line with me? Let me just go ahead and pull out your records. Can you hold the line for me?
Yeah, no problem. Got a lot going on over there. Oh my gosh. Sounds busy.
Must
Are
be
you
a lot of
busy?
people's social security numbers getting hacked.
He hung up on me. Then he hung up because I asked. So
that
next
son
time,
of a bitch.
yeah, I know. I want to know what's going on with my social security number. But next time I know, I'm not going to ask about anything. I'm just going to play it straight. I'm not going to ask any questions. I'm going to go along with it. I'll tell him my name is Rem Dickman. I had somebody with me. I didn't want to say Rem Dickman. I don't want to give my.
Yeah.
I mean, it's my real name. I don't want to give my real name out to any, to these scammers. You know what I'm saying? I'll be Steven Tyler rather than Rem Dickman. Next time I'll tell them I'm Ray Zero
Tyler.
Some shit. Yeah. So I get a lot of those these days, either car warranties or social security number. So gentlemen, what I need you guys to do, if you have the means to do it, if you get any of these calls, I would love for you to record them and see how far we get, because I think that would be hilarious. I think that would be a great addition to this show.
What about a scam text wanting me to get a loan?
Perfect.
I could call them up and give them all kinds of fake info, because I have 2 social security numbers, so I'll give them the old one and it'll all be fine.
Perfect. Yeah. So you record them, put them in the drive, and then I'll play them because they're great. The furthest I ever got, and this was before, way before Rich Dickman Show, a gentleman called saying my computer had a virus and he needed to fix it, right? So I went, and I knew what was happening, so I went all along with him. He's like, okay, now type in the run prompt, type in this, and I typed it in. Then at the end of the call, he says, now tell me what the screen says, what the code is. And I said, it says, you're a fucking piece of shit, and I hope you die off a bridge or some shit, whatever I said. And then he started screaming at me about Allah and all sorts of weird language things. And I didn't know what was happening, and I got scared, so I tweeted the police, and I twittered the Crackerberry Junction Police Department and said, hey, this number called me. You guys should investigate this. Obviously, I'm still alive, so nothing happened. He didn't come and try to kill me. Yeah. But, yeah, scammers the worst. That's what I'm saying.
Man, can I plug another podcast where he actually goes to India and meets the scammer?
Oh, my God, yes.
Yeah, it's Reply All. I'll have to look up the episode numbers, but it's a 2-part episode. And he literally goes to India, and it's literally, it kind of puts you in the mind of like a mafia type deal.
Yeah.
Because it's like just some kid who's trying to get out of the farmland and into the big city, and he falls into this little trap, and he works his way up, through, working hard and due diligence and inside of this organization. And the next thing you know, he's at a bar with a reporter, and his boss is threatening to break the reporter's legs if he shows back up.
That's great.
So
I love that. Yeah, text me the episode number. Not right now.
I will.
Yeah, later, if you remember. I love that. Ray, do you have thoughts?
On the scamming thing? Yeah, it's. I think that scammers, they know what they're doing, right? So they got what's coming. If you mess with them, they got what's coming.
Yeah.
Plain and simple, right?
Yeah.
And therefore, we should, if you have the time, absolutely take the time to mess with them as much as you can.
Yeah,
make their life miserable.
And here's the thing: when they hang up on you, you have to hang up too in order for them to keep scamming people, because their phones will stay connected. So if they hang up on you, just leave your phone on for a little while. Who cares? And prevent them from doing their business. Ikra just took out like a bong or some sort of hookah device, and that thing, that looks odd. So you got to get into the live show chat. Randy, where do we do our live show? Oh, he's coughing. Uh-oh.
bit.do/TRDS1. That's bit.do/TRDS1.
All right. And so the other thing I wanted to bring up is that we mentioned last week I got myself a little action camera. And I've been starting to shoot some video content on it. And I mentioned earlier in the show, I look terrible when I turn any way but front. All right. So it's very hard for me to do this, but I have another Rocket League video of me, Ray, where you would be very impressed with my performance in this one. So I'm going to publish that soon. I did a review of the new McDonald's crispy chicken sandwich, both the plain and the spicy version. Ooh. Okay. And then earlier tonight, I did a cooking video of me making chicken tacos out of the Instant Pot. All right. And by the way, spoiler alert, they're fucking delicious. My God, I don't know what the hell I did different, but everything was amazing. I had a really good dinner tonight. All right. I don't taco it up. I make some rice. And I don't know what Uncle Ben's does with their rice versus, regular rice producers, but Uncle Ben's rice they do cocaine apparently.
Oh, straight from the motherland.
Yeah. So, yeah, but we had fun. So there's video content coming to the Rich Dickman YouTube channel. Svensson says I should post like the cooking stuff on a different channel. And so I ask you, gentlemen, if I were to start a new channel just for like cooking videos, like what should I call it? Like Cooking with Dickman?
Ooh.
Or like I don't know.
Rem jobs.
That's my driving. I did that for the Patreon. It has a new bonus rem job video.
Yeah, but I like the brand. I do Rem
too.
Jobs. Like Rem does broad jobs.
Yeah.
Like you could be the who's that guy? The dirty work guy.
Mike Rowe.
That everyone likes. Mike Rowe. Yeah, that motherfucker. You could be the Mike Rowe of improv / situational comedy on a podcast.
That's a great idea, Randy. I could be Rem jobs.
Yeah, you cook, you take care of your family, you blow the snow around.
Yeah.
You chop some wood in the forest and you go to militia meetings and then whenever you're done with that, you retire to your basement and you record this podcast and you set up your action cam. It's another angle to see you from while you're recording the podcast. Yeah. And you release that as a standalone.
Love that. I'm so glad I brought this up to you guys. I didn't think you guys would have any ideas, but Randy, you're just full of them. This is, again, the idea episode. This is fantastic.
Yeah, when you mix Adderall, alcohol, and weed.
Yeah. You're basically Superman.
Euphoria.
Yeah, that's great. I got to try that. I mean, not me. My friend Mike has to try that.
Sarcastically. This is all sarcasm.
It's all satire.
Like we covered this earlier.
None of this is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Satire.
Yeah. Isn't it real?
Listen, we tell jokes on the internet. That's what we do. We're non-professional comedians doing this bullshit.
Like, I think about situations
slightly better
in my life, and then I try to think of what would be hilarious or what is hilarious about that situation and how could I push that to an edge where it might make people a little uncomfortable.
My favorite part about you right now, Randy, is you closing your eyes as you speak, and that indicates to me how fucked up at the moment you are, and I love it. It's great. I've had to do that. Episode 106 was an episode I had to close my eyes for to finish off. So
I haven't closed my eyes once, Rem. I don't know what you're talking about.
Your eyes are closed right now, Randy.
Blinked.
I closed. No, they're wide open. I can see you.
Once.
Ray, stop making Chinese people jokes. Jesus Christ, Ray. Get your shit together.
Rem, my eyes are literally wide open. I'm looking you in the eye right now. I swear to God.
So you have
taking a DNA test, Randy?
Yeah.
Just
Turns out I'm 100% that bitch.
Oh, I love that. I did that once. I said, yeah. Took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100%. Yeah. Did that once. Randy, you might have the affliction that my father has, where his eyelids droop too much, and he has no peripheral vision because of it.
Is it like a Shar-Pei?
I don't know.
Like they got to get Botox?
Maybe.
Like a Shar-Pei, the dog with the wrinkles?
He's got to get surgery where they fix his eyelids.
I hate dogs. Like I have no... I can't stand them.
2 weeks of surgery. Dog's the worst. I don't know why my wife keeps sending me pictures of my dead dog. I think she's trying to hurt my
She wants a new dog.
No,
get her a new dog.
She doesn't. I have 3 cats. That's too many. I have too many animals. Too many.
Kill a cat and get a dog.
Get another kid.
No, I don't want another kid.
Yeah, another kid wouldn't hurt.
Ray,
it lasts longer than dogs.
You know how you complain about not
You're
sleeping?
gonna need a youngin' to spoil.
You know how, like, Ray, you spent a week where you had really good sleep, and then you're complaining because you don't get any more sleep because of leaps and sleep progression of the bullshit? Yeah, it sucks. I don't want to do that again. Ray, you got anything for the show, or do you want to move on to voicemails or thinking with your dick man or whatever we got?
We could move on, and then if we got to kill some time later, we can kill some time. I got some stuff in.
Yeah, probably gonna kill some time.
Voicemails?
Rim, can I just say something real fast? I gotta say, I was hitting the balls 97 times my freshman year of high school.
You counted.
And I didn't think that I could conceive.
Yeah.
You know, like I didn't think that I was firing real swimmers. But I was, and I had a child, which is great. But what I'm saying is I'm older now, and there's still less, I'm a little fatter, a little less testosterone. Like, it's low. My doctor keeps telling me that I have to do this fucking gel that you rub on your shoulders. What I'm trying to say is, Rim, I'm not going to have another kid.
Yeah.
So you need another kid.
No.
So that you and Ray's like so that the math works out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the only male that can carry on legitimate male. There's a lot of illegitimate. Oh shit. Bleep that. There's a lot of illegitimate people, because my granddad, he casted his net far and wide. He had 13 illegitimate kids, 4 with my grandma.
Bless him.
And, bless him. Yeah. But through all that, I'm the only one that can carry on the name. So what I'm saying is you got to do that for me.
Wouldn't it be funny, Randy, if I had been hiding a child from you guys for all this time, and it was only a couple months younger than Ray? Like that.
How would you do that, Rem? You tell us everything.
I know exactly.
You tell us everything.
So I just talk about Ray's kid.
That would be a betrayal.
That's impossible.
Anyway,
that would be a betrayal of our trust.
We do have voicemail. So let's get some voicemail.
At Rich Dickman Enterprises, we love hearing your voice so much that we used an EDM instrumental backing track with a positive, uplifting feel while creating this bumper.
Get me through the show,
now,
dear Jesus Christ.
Here are the voicemails, so you can listen
Jesus
to the
Robert
sound
Christ of Nazareth. Please get me through this episode
egotistical nerds.
without any more problems. I will worship whatever you need me to worship. So I told my daughter tonight. I said, do you know what Jesus' middle name is? And she's like, no, what? I said, it's Robert. It's Jesus Robert Christ of Nazareth. I don't know if that's
titty fucking Christ. I like to imagine Jesus, titty fucking Mary Magdalene.
Yeah.
Just really getting in there.
Do you think they titty fucked back then? I don't know. Let's listen to the voicemail.
They had to.
With your date in it. Press the numerical button 1 now. If you wish to no longer receive
it's a prophecy,
messages, please hit the option 3 now.
All right.
Hit the button already.
Hello?
What are you waiting for?
No, this was a text message that we sent. It was an audio clip that somebody sent me. It's an audio clip. So they texted me an audio clip of that goddamn guy, really? Oh, I thought there was more to that.
Wow.
Well, shit. All right. Let's see here.
Can you say who texted it? Like, I mean, you don't have to dox them or something, but
just say their number out loud, Rem. That's totally appropriate.
Yeah, don't give us their name. Just give us the phone number they text from.
Full phone number. It's not like a phone number is the new social security number because of 2-factor.
Press 1.
You know what I'm saying?
Numerical button 1. It is fastly approaching, but your miracle angel must meet you on this date.
Oh shit!
Press 1 so that you can hear this prophecy with your date in it. Press the numerical button 1 now.
If you wish to no longer receive these messages, please hit the option 3 now.
Okay, so here's the thing. All right, the number that this came from. All right, and Randy, Ray, both of you, I need you to write this down. 860-200-1787. We have to do whatever we can to track down where this comes from. I need more information. I need to know who the guy is who's leaving these messages. I need to know who the other guy is who says if you no longer wish to receive these messages. I need to know these people. Okay?
Rem, this sounds like a spinoff.
It may be. It may be, but I need to understand more. Because I
investigative journalism.
Yes, Randy, I have this whole thing. When everybody calls a voicemail, it does not ring my phone. Okay, it's on Do Not Disturb, and I turned off the notification because at some point I didn't want to get all these calls on the voicemail calls. So when they call, I can't press the numerical button 1 now because I don't get the I just get the message. But I need to know who they are. I need to know who this guy is. I need to know Miracle Angel, okay? And I need to hear the prophecy with my date in it, okay? So it's 860-200-1787. So somebody please tell me where this is coming from. All right, let's get into some more voicemail.
I just wanted to say, I'm really excited about today. I cannot wait since today's the day. Q told me that Trump was going to take back the White House today. That today's the day he's going to go on TV and say that he really was the president this whole time. Biden was in a secret, non-political office, and it was just a dog and pony show, and Trumpy's going to take back the White House today. It hasn't happened yet, boys, but hold the fucking line, all right? I'm telling you, it's going to be before midnight, maybe 11:59. We don't know. We got to trust the plan, boys. Trust the plan. Where we go one, we all go. We go all. Fuck. The fucking Viking guy didn't tell me what to say yet. Hey, is it the 1-1 WG1? What? He's shaking his head. He's telling me to hang up. I think I fucked up.
We're getting put on a list.
Goddamn Craigslist job.
Well, it's only 11:05 right now, so we have basically 54 minutes to see if Trump is going to take back the presidency today. All right. Next one.
Man, we got a Q theory on here. Man, we're digging deep.
No, I love it.
QAnon's coming up.
They got all the fences up around the Capitol. They have the military presence, National Guard is out there, and nobody showed up. 4 old people showed up just to take pictures. Jesus Christ, we're all so fucking stupid. Oh my God. All right, the next one.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, but the family will, as long as sleeping, as the sight and bright sun, for the is fine. Oh, the neighbors bring us, but the colors they make.
And the rocket's red glare, it's bursting in
24 seconds left.
'He did the whole thing.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Play ball.
Bravo.
Thank
Man,
you.
I do not remember calling and leaving that voicemail.
No. You want to know how Google transcribed it? This is what Google had. Oh, you dead? Yeah, it's dead. Thursday, yep. That's what Google transcribed.
Is that the end of the world? Next Thursday?
Possibly.
Whoa, we got ourselves a real Nostradamus here.
Yeah.
Is this a Donnie Darko episode?
It might be.
Woo!
Speaking of Donnie Darko, let's do some thinking with your Dickman.
You want segments? We've got segments. It's Thinking with Your Dickman.
Hit it, Ray.
Oh, man. So Jeremy writes in. Today, he wrote in. Literally today. I recently moved to Alaska a couple weeks ago for work. No, I'm not an ice road trucker. And no, I don't know any Eskimos.
Damn it.
What I do know is that here in Alaska, they enforce what I consider to be the most ridiculous law. A person cannot get drunk and knowingly enter or camp out where alcohol is sold. This means I'm not allowed to get drunk at a bar. Well, what even is the purpose of a bar if not to socialize and get drunk? According to my height and weight, I reached my legal limit after about 3 beers, which means I would only be able to stay at the bar for about 10 minutes. Where's the fun in that? So, I'm writing to you because I'm hoping you can help me find a way to enjoy the bar without getting arrested. Please send help or a beer resupply.
Jeremy, are you living in Alaska where bars are open? Don't you know that COVID frequents bars, specifically between the hours of 9:30 p.m. and 5:30 a.m.? Like, what the fuck are you doing? That's pretty dangerous.
Oh, totally, yeah.
As you know, here at the Rich Dickman Show, we take COVID precautions very seriously. I, personally, wear a medical mask, plus a non-medical mask, plus a gaiter, plus whatever fourth mask I can find for the day. I wear 4 masks every day, Ray. I don't know about you two assholes, but I wear 4. I hear a child in the background.
1 Orange Cassidy mask.
We must protect the children.
Mark.
Exactly. So I believe all bars and all restaurants and all sorts of things should be closed down, and businesses should not allowed to be operated until we get past this pandemic that has greatly affected our lives and has killed so many healthy, able, and willing people. That's right. So, Ray, now that I've virtue signaled my jizz all over your face, what do you have to say to that?
Well, let's get back to the guy in Alaska.
Oh, okay.
I would like to say, if you're going to Alaska for work, like, that's a 10-year plan. Like, I once interviewed one time I interviewed this guy for Papa John's, because he came into a store and we were rebuilding, and he said he had a bad experience and he wanted to try and turn it around. And I was like, cool, what did you do in Alaska? Well, he ran a convenience store and made $110,000 a year doing it.
Wow.
And every year he flew back to where I ran the Papa John's, and he bought a rental house. So after 10 years, he had 10 rental houses, and now he doesn't have to work. But he wanted to because he wanted to try and turn the store around. We didn't hire him because he wanted way too much money, but it was a cool interview.
Well, that's cool. All right.
So what I'm saying
thank you.
is if you're going to Alaska, you got to sacrifice some shit.
Yeah.
For a short period of time for long-term gains.
Well,
all right. So you take that hit and you get those. They have basically UBI up there.
Yeah.
So,
well, Randy, they also have, I don't know if you know this, but I learned this the other day. They have legal weed in Alaska.
Dude, let's all move to Alaska. They have good internet now.
You imagine we have the Rich Dickman Show Rich Dickman Show crabbing boat. Like, we're out there crabbing, right? Like, I'll be the captain of the boat, and we'll just do like that Discovery Show
Fuck
channel.
all that.
I forget what it's called, but the ones where
I do a lot of heavy lifting around here. I'd be moving
deep
nets
sea
and shit.
crabbing or some shit.
Gump Crab Company.
Yeah, and you can make lots of money getting those goddamn. Do you guys like crabs? I love crabs. I love
crabs.
Yeah, you love seafood. That's
I don't really fuck with crabs.
Yeah, Randy fucks with crabs. What's the question?
I don't really fuck with crabs.
Ray, can you explain it? I don't know what the problem is. He wants to do with. Okay, I got it. Jeremy, listen. All right. Here's the thing. Okay, we live in some weird fucking times right now, and Alaska's a weird fucking state. Okay, and you know this. You live there. All right. I don't know if you're in Anchorage or Juneau or Nome or wherever the fuck you are.
You got to go to a place where it's permafrozen.
Yes. Also, you need to supply your own liquor. Like, build a bar in your basement, invite your friends over at that point, right? If you can't go to the bar to get drunk in your own goddamn house, invite your friends. I got a huge basement. There's no heat, and it's fucking cold as shit, okay? But if I had a bunch of my bros here and we were drinking, pounding some natty lights, right? Natty ice lights, natty bush lights, Ray, what happened to your camera? You disappeared. It's freaking me out. What I'm trying to say is get drunk with your bros in your basement and buy a 30-pack of beer. That's how you do it, right? Ray, what do you think, buddy?
Yeah. So that's definitely one way to work around the law, which is I can only work on the information in front of me, which is saying you can't enter or camp out where alcohol is sold if you're knowingly drunk. Which is absolutely, you know what? Everyone bring your own beer. Everyone brings a bunch of stuff and nothing's being sold. You just handle, easy way to work around it. What first came to my mind is this. Again, I got to work with the information in front of me, and it says knowingly enter or camp out. If you're shit-faced and you have no idea what's going on,
you don't know shit.
I mean,
yep.
I mean, what are they supposed to do? What are they supposed to do? You're supposed to say, I didn't know they were selling alcohol. I was just throwing money out. I was just putting money. I just thought, you know what? I'm going to tip this person. I didn't know I was paying for it. I'm too inebriated. So I think that's probably the best way to
playing dumb.
Here. Is think they have dog sled Ubers in Alaska?
I think so. I think that's how they keep the dogs busy.
Or like in Cincinnati, they have the little e-scooters that you can rent. I'm too fat to ride it, but you could, Rim. You can ride it. They go up to 20 miles an hour, and you can zoom around on them. But instead of those, they just have bobsleds or
See, Randy, in Alaska,
dog sleds.
Alaska's full of people who hate dogs like you, and they just put dogs to work.
Yeah.
Pulling sleds and
leave
shit.
them out in the cold.
Can't stand dogs. Like that's what they're good for. Evolutionarily, like imagine what we've done to like a pug, for instance.
Yeah.
That was a proud animal with a long snout, and it was bred systematically to look like Jabba the fucking Hutt. And that's what you have left now of a proud race of a Chinese pug.
Oh yeah, exactly.
It's atrocious.
It's horrible.
And look what we've done to wiener dogs. Like you got to get them ramps just so they can get up in your bed. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. Stick with labs who are chocolate and call them Buster, and then think of me and how sad I am right now thinking of my dead dog that I put down last year because he had a bunch of cancer and open sores.
You know what?
I once had a Labradoodle named Mitchard because I took Mitch and Richard and put them together.
Go ahead, Ray.
Labradoodle.
Sorry. So Randy, you're talking about these things as like problems. But you know what? Like we've done something to these dogs. But you know what? Maybe it's a good thing. You know what? Like I said, my brother-in-law is living with us, and that stupid fucking dog. You know what? It shit on the stairs last night. I'm walking down the stairs trying not to turn on all the lights in the house. Almost
Bro, I got dog stories.
Shit. Thanks a lot, dog.
Did you beat the shit out of your brother-in-law?
Yeah, and the dog. I told them both stay outside until I let you.
Should have shoved the shit in his mouth. It's like, you
hose him down. Just hose them down.
You grab both of them by the scruff of their neck and you hold.
Really, V for Vendetta, though.
No.
Shaving bald.
So, but here's the thing. The other thing I've said that sucks is that dog. Anytime if I sit on the couch, it jumps up on the couch, sits in my lap,
fucking
my
asshole.
balls sweat.
Yeah.
I don't need my balls sweating.
No.
I don't need that.
No, you don't need that.
It's already tough enough as it is.
Yeah. You got to put powder and shit down there, bat wings. It's horrible.
Yeah. And you know what, Randy? You're talking about, wiener dogs. They need a ramp to get up. You know what? That's a good fucking thing.
Yeah.
That dog can't jump up on the couch and make my balls sweat.
If your dog can't jump on a couch, your dog's a piece of shit. Like, fuck your small little dog. You get a real dog. Like a real...
By design.
Yeah. Goddamn.
What if it's 11 years old, Rim?
Listen.
And it has a bad hip?
Okay. Is it small to begin with? That's not my problem.
What if it was a pug? We'll just use a pug
in an old dog's home.
Pugs are terrible dogs, Randy.
Yeah, that's true. I know. I just went through that.
Yeah. They're awful dogs. You get a lab.
But say you can't do anything about it because you love the person that owns the dog.
I heard
just for instance.
You don't tell your friends about
that kind of condition. I heard there's like a farm kind of north of your place that they like to take care of those.
You know, Randy, like
I could take it. Yeah.
Okay, so listen, there's certain times of every year in a man's life where your dick just doesn't work, but you don't tell your friends about it. It's the same thing with owning a pug. You don't tell your friends about it, okay? You don't tell them your dick doesn't work. You don't tell them you own a pug.
Yeah.
All right? It's exactly the same.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. All right. Thanks, Jeremy, for writing in. Build a bar in your basement. That's what we're saying. Ray, where are we for time right now?
We're wherever we want to be.
Is this a new dick of the week here with the Epic department? What is this? No, we don't have any. Svensson? Shit.
Fucking Svensson.
Fuck. We got to do fucking Mr. Porno Man, I think. All right. Let's see here.
I have
no.
Since
not Mr. Porno Man.
Since Heart of Tanks is here, I have a similar. Is this a Magic the Gathering card thing, but construction edition?
Oh, okay.
You guys wanna play that game?
Yeah. Let's. Ray, if you brought in a game, I want to play your game, baby. That's what I want to do.
Yeah. And I don't have a bumper. Doot. Game time. So. Here's this.
I got drunker than I thought I would tonight. I'm so sorry.
So check this out. All right. So in construction, we have a lot of vendors that have, the products that they make, and they name them these random ass fucking colors. Most of them have at least 80, 100 plus colors or styles of whatever they're doing. And they got to get creative, right? It's not all black, white, colors of the rainbow. At some point, you got to make shit up. Now, how the fuck they come up with these, I don't know. But I got just one manufacturer here. I'm going to name off a couple colors, and you tell me which one is actually real. So,
dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun,
number 1, Little Black Dress. Number 2, Graveyard of the Atlantic.
I wasn't paying attention. What are we doing?
Just guess which one's an actual color that one of these manufacturers.
Little Black Dress.
Graveyard of the Atlantic is the actual color.
Little Black Dress.
You're both correct. Those are actually both colors.
Ray, you can't do trick questions when you're doing a fucking bit like this, Ray. That doesn't work like that.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Tanks is way better at
Raspberry Pi.
Yeah.
Or Surfin' USA.
Surfin' USA is the real color.
Surfin' USA.
Yeah.
Raspberry Pi is a tiny computer.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Fuck you. You didn't think I'd know that, IT guy?
Yeah. How about?
Yeah.
No, that's a good one. You're good.
Are you underestimating me?
How about?
Settle down, Randy.
No, I might be.
Huh? Are you underestimating me?
Ray, keep going. Don't look at him. Just keep going.
I love the crazy eyes. How about this one? Weekend Evening or Negotiating in Geneva?
Negotiating in Geneva. That's the color.
Negotiating in Geneva. Yeah.
Broadcast is so ridiculous, but yeah, you're right.
What color is it though? What base color? Essentially,
it's like a
terracotta pie,
grayish color. But that's the thing. Like these, I could just start naming. They have first and main, not first and main. First and main.
Oh, that's dumb.
That's
ridiculous.
So
this is somebody with a marketing degree coming up with these names.
Oh no. We've tossed these ideas. We've had these discussions in the office. It's one of two things. Either they literally like a random name generator, something along those lines. Like how they make code names and stuff. Maybe
I got a good bit on random numbers.
Well, it's that, or they have a wheel and they just spin it, and then they're like, "Oh, that one." Or everybody in the office is doing acid, like on Fridays, and that's when they come up with it. They literally have a color called "Jumping in Puddles." How the fuck do you know what that color is? And not only that, have you ever
read Go Ask Alice?
I really want to try mushrooms.
But if you're an architect and you literally pick a color called "Jumping in Puddles," like fuck you, like you're a psycho. Like anybody, if you're naming this, if you're the person coming up with this name, like who does this? How do you even?
Yeah, no, this is psychopath material.
It doesn't make any
man.
sense.
Yeah, these people have fucking killed people in the past and locked them up in their basement and chopped them up.
Yeah, they're psychos.
Yeah, no, or they eat shit. Like that's the thing is like Adam was saying last week. Like they either smell,
smelling shit,
smell shit, or eat shit. They're fucking crazy. God, Jesus Christ! Thank you, Ray, for that game.
Have you tried it?
Shit, no, I have not.
No,
you can't really diss it till you try it. In my opinion, my humble opinion.
Did you try it, Randy?
That you can.
I wouldn't try it. I'm not interested in trying it. But I'm not going to diss it because I've never tried it.
Fair.
You know what a lot of these like older porn stars do is they get into piss fetishes, right? And they start selling clips and making money that way. And it's very interesting to see. Ray,
that is fascinating.
You ever peed on a lady?
I don't think it was ever intentional, but it's probably I've had them.
This one time, I was getting drunk with a bunch of people at work. Right. And I went into the bathroom to use the urinal, and a buddy of mine went into the bathroom as well. And he was the urinal next to me, and there's a divider. And so I'm peeing in the urinal, and all of a sudden I look down and there's like this dude's pissing on my foot. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, it's funny, isn't it? I'm peeing on your foot. I'm like, no, it's not fucking funny, you stupid asshole. Like, you're pissing on my foot. I'm like, it's my goddamn shoe that you're pissing on, you stupid son of a bitch. What the fuck are you doing? And I didn't talk to him for a little while. I don't. Yeah, Ray,
that's a good idea.
Are you caught up on WandaVision?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah? Are you excited for the finale tomorrow night?
Actually, yes. It's been a fascinating show. First and foremost, just the way that they leap through the style of episodes was absolutely perfectly done, right?
Yeah.
Like just going through the eras of TV.
They did a Malcolm in the Middle style
That
episode.
alone, they nailed it.
Yeah, it's great.
Yes, yes. Just nailed it. And then that there was actually content that went along with it, and that was quality. Holy smokes, it's so much fun. I don't know, do we want to get... I was trying to avoid saying anything spoilery.
Spoiler, fuck it. If they haven't watched by now, all right, tomorrow is a finale, so you have plenty of time to catch up.
Do you know what happens?
Tomorrow? No, I don't know what happens tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well...
Do you know what happens tomorrow?
I don't want to say anything either. I do.
How?
Do you want to... Because I don't know, because I have an Android and it tells me everything I need to know or want to know before I need to know it.
You have a vision in your pocket? Ray, how do you have access to the finale before I do?
Because I know everything.
So what happens?
Everything.
Are you the human embodiment of Google's AI that went sentient in 2016?
So Vision's going to get, he's going to get actually revived, full on revived, and fight White Vision. And then we're gonna get a little battle there.
Oh, I could have told you that.
We also got, I can't remember what her name is. I'm not good with the names.
Agatha?
The lady. No,
Agatha.
Yeah, well, they're going to fight her too. Yeah. But then the other lady that came in before and then
Monica.
She made it through the bubble.
Monica Rambeau.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, Rambeau. But yeah, she's gonna play a big part too. She's gonna show off her guns. It'll be fun. It'll be a good episode. I'm actually really excited for it.
What you're saying is
show.
Vision is coming back alive?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, word definitely. Up. All right. Hell yeah.
Revived.
I can look forward to Marvel
like
movies
permanently.
Again. Nice. Okay. Cool.
It's going to be some good stuff.
Boom.
Now I don't have to watch it. Thanks, Ray. You saved me 6-7 hours.
We'll see.
I can spend all that time watching wrestling.
I haven't actually seen it. So
Ray's just making shit up. Are you just making shit up, Ray? Or are you talking from like experience? Like you know what you're talking about?
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know Marvel that well. I couldn't even think of Rambo's name. And what's her?
I think Ray took acid today.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. You came up with all those names.
I didn't. Yeah.
Really dissolves the ego.
Did you guys? Did you want to hear about my run-in with the all the police and how that all went down?
Oh, that's right. That's right. About that, Ray got fucking. It was at a crime scene and killed the guy. Oh, so let's do it.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking crazy. So like coming home, there's a spot where you come up to this intersection. There's a standard lights, and as I'm coming up, there's two lanes to turn left, and I'm in the right lane, and there's nobody in front of me. In the left lane, 3 vehicles. The one in the front of that line is a big ass like the Ford Sprinter, the big ones. Like you can stand up inside of them kind of thing. Light turns green. They take off. I'm still coming up to the light, come around the turn there, and I have the momentum. And I generally drive pretty fast. As we know, if I'm not going in triple digits, like I'm going too slow.
You can't smell, so you have no sense of speed. Yep.
Yeah, no sense of smell, no sense of speed. Hand in hand. Okay. So I'm flying down the street. And all of a sudden, I look over as my lane, these 2 lanes, they merge, and my lane ends. And on the right, they got the little delineators, those little plastic little things sticking out of the ground. And I see my lane ending, and all of a sudden, this van, me speeding, this van pulls up kind of next to me and guns it. And I'm thinking, I'm in front of you. Why are you trying to pass me as my lane's ending? Like, I'm in front of you, yield to me. And I look over, and the guy's barely getting up next to me, and I can hear his engine. He's flooring this thing. It's a big-ass van, dude. And I'm already going at least 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. I don't know why this van's doing this. And I look over, and I realize it says on the side, Calvary Baptist Church.
Dude, you don't fuck with the Baptists.
Yeah, and I turn, I look up, and I shrug, and I raise my hand, and I shrug, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he continues to gun it. And now he's going by a school at this point, and he's got to be going at least 60 miles an hour, if not faster. And I not slam on my brakes, I'm not screeching my tires, but I have to slow down so I don't hit the delineators as my lane ends. I get behind him, and the guy's swerving into the other lane a little bit. And then he slows way down and gets to the stop sign that's not that far up there. And I think, this makes no sense. Like, what just happened? This guy, like, I made eye contact with him, and he guns it to try and get ahead of me when he's already behind me. Like, why is this? This doesn't make sense. Like, I would think someone like in a church van that has the logo on the side, be friendly. It's a church. Like, what's going on? And now I'm just curious. Like, the guy almost ran me off the road. Like, I'm curious. So I start following him. And following him. He just turns left at the light.
The cat, Ray.
What you just said, I got a funny one at the end about that. So, because someone said that.
But you got to get to the end first, Ray. Keep fucking going. Jesus Christ.
So I turn left, go down the street, right by my buddy's house. We turn right by my old apartments. We turn left again in this little cul-de-sac type of deal, which is, we were looking at houses over there. I'm familiar with this neighborhood. Bro, I live here. He goes, these houses have like a driveway in the back. Like he goes down there. He goes back down the same street right by my house. He gets back on the main road over here.
Okay, Ray, what happened, Ray? God damn it.
And it's a couple turns. And listen, as soon as he gets back onto the main road here, I'm thinking, hey, as soon as he makes another turn, I'm done with this. But I think I know what's happening. And sure enough, he goes down the street, turns into the police station right there, sheriff's station, and starts doing little laps. And I'm like, oh, nice. I don't even have to call the cops on this crazy motherfucker. About 4 or 5 laps in, dude, like 8 cop cars show up. At least 8. So 4 cop cars like come over to me, and I have my window down, and I'm like, can you at least make sure that dude doesn't drive away? And they're like, yeah. So they make him pull off to the side. And this is multiple cops over there, and they're like, do you got a gun? And I'm like, no, I don't have a gun. Like, what are you talking? And these guys are like on edge, right? I mean, they like got a hand on the gun kind of thing. And I'm like, dude, I'm chill. So I like turn off my car, get out, and I'm like, hey, I'm just, and I explained my side of the story. I'm like, hey, dude, he basically ran me off the road. It's erratic behavior. I'm honestly just curious. Like, what the fuck just happened? This guy in a church van almost runs me off the road. Like, I'm just curious what happens. And you know what the cop says to me, Randy? He says, well, curiosity kills the cat. And I wanted to punch that motherfucker in the face. I fucking hate when cops go extreme. They do this bullshit, right? They're trying to be like, oh my God, don't ever think you know what's going to happen if you do anything yourself? You're going to die. That's what they fucking say every time. I hate that shit. And then they're going on about like, hey, yesterday we had 2 of these incidents, road rage incidents. And I'm like, this isn't a road rage incident. Like, I'm not an idiot. Like, I'm perfectly calm. And they're like, and there was guns drawn. And I'm like, well, that's cool. But like, I don't have a gun drawn. Like,
Ray, you should have like
this isn't that situation.
Ray, you should have put your white privilege to the test and act like you were reaching for a weapon. Let's see what happens.
Ooh, yeah, just to see what happens. Well, and then basically I was like, honestly, I told him too. I was like, hey, I keep hearing all this human trafficking bullshit that apparently is huge in this area or something like that. I was like, you want to know what's unpredictable? Maybe you should go search that guy's fucking car. I don't know if they ever did, but I was trying to put some pressure on him. But like at the end, the cops were just like wanted to hang out and chat with me, and I'm like, okay, I don't need to stand here and chat with you guys. But dude, it was freaking crazy that like 8 cop cars showed up.
Were you wearing your Rich Dickman Show shirt?
No, but
I
told
damn
them. Yeah, I know. I should have been doing that.
Yeah,
that would have been great. Or if I
you need said, business
hey, can I record
cards,
this
right?
for the podcast?
Wow, I'm drunk right now.
You could have interviewed the cops and asked them about their latest raid. Maybe they got that big fucking tank thing with the big arm. And they come in and they just blow out the door.
Hey, brother.
And they go in guns blazing.
Have you ever seen The Shield? Like, are you guys dirty cops like that? Like, are you robbing money trains and shit?
Yeah, that would have been way better. But what's even more strange too is it was sheriff, the police department, like literally like everybody showed up. And I actually said to him at one point, I was like, hey man, like sorry to cause such a stink, but obviously you guys weren't that busy considering how many people showed up. And he's like, yeah. But so I'm gonna go so Calvary Baptist Church. I'm gonna go over there and on Sunday sit down in the front or maybe the back pew.
Dump concrete in it, like Randy said.
Yeah, that's Huelhauser advice. I can't take credit for that. They gave him a parking ticket.
I'm going to do that.
And for 3 months afterwards, he came in every Sunday and he put a gallon Ziploc bag full of Quikrete in the toilet and he flushed it. And after 3 months, it all formed way down the line and they had to call Roto-Rooter and they couldn't go deep enough. So then they had to rip up all this concrete and completely replace the whole fucking system because that got so far down line.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. And there's no tracing that shit back. And you think, who do you think might have access to some Quikrete?
Yeah.
I don't know, someone that maybe like works
in
construction.
Make sure you take pictures. Take pictures when you do it, okay? And then you can post them on the website with your name on them.
So we have proof of me committing a crime.
Yeah.
But it's worth it. For the podcast, it's worth it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Give it to me. I'm worth it.
All right. So the smart thing that NFHC does every episode is they take a break in the middle of the show so they can go pee. So I'm going to go do that right now. So you guys keep going for a few minutes.
Of the show.
I know. What time are we at now, Ray?
An hour and a half.
Are we at?
Can I talk about? Well, I want to talk about wrestling with you because I'm going to Florida.
That's right. Oh my God, pee so bad.
For AEW Revolution.
Randy and Kristen are going to Florida to watch some All Elite Wrestling. Okay, no masks, no social distancing, no precautions, free state. God bless you guys. I'm so excited for you guys.
All that.
No mask. You're going to be able to breathe air around other human beings, hug and kiss.
No, they have to wear a mask, Rim.
You can spit in each other's mouth. It's going to be great.
And socially distance the seats.
Hotel rooms, just sharing with other people. It's going to be great. I can't wait for you guys to be free again for at least a few days.
It's as safe as it can get, Rim.
Yeah. No masks.
I mean, although they have a higher percentage of the New England variant down there.
Abstinence.
Not the New England, the England variant. I really shouldn't be getting on this plane, but you know what?
Yeah.
If I die, I die because I wanted to watch the
barbed wire
exploding
barbed wire
death match.
Yes.
In 25 years.
I wish Kenny Omega was still the Kenny Omega of 3 years ago when he was awesome, but now he sucks. I'm so sorry. And Jon Moxley's always sucked. He sucked as Dean Ambrose, and he sucks even more now. But you guys are going to have a great time. You're going to have an awesome pay-per-view to watch live. All right? Again, no restrictions.
That's just like your opinion.
No masks. Man. Okay? Breathing on other people, kissing other people, sharing beers. I can't wait for you guys to experience normal life again. I'm so excited. And so what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is that, at our patreon.com/Rich Dickman, Randy and Kristen are gonna docu journal their entire journey from getting on the plane to getting off and getting in their Uber and then going to the show, their hotel room, any type of sex they might have out. Everything's going to be on film. And we're going to put that at patreon.com/Rich Dickman. And it's going to be great. So thank you, Randy and Kristen, for doing that. And thank you so much for getting yourselves to a free state, not wearing masks, not taking any safety precautions, no social distancing, none of that shit. None of that bullshit.
Be as safe as
none of that.
We'll have hand sanitizer.
No.
They're even socially distancing the cars.
Nothing screams anti-mask like going to a sporting event.
But I have an Orange Cassidy mask because I'm a mark.
Fantastic.
Wait till your work finds out about this and you don't want to go back to work, but you're willing to risk your life at a sporting event.
I already told my boss.
Safely socially distanced.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I can't wait for you guys to experience normal life all over again. Like the old days when we could just look at each other and talk and kiss and sweat at each other and not have to worry about any bullshit.
No, it's way better because it's so much cheaper.
Penises.
Like the tickets were cheap.
Yeah.
The tickets were cheap.
You guys are going to go.
Was cheap.
You're going to Florida.
The rental car was cheap.
You're going to get back to Ohio.
The Airbnb was cheap.
You can get back to. You can be like,
the hotel was cheap.
Fuck you, Governor DeWine. I experienced freedom. I'm not putting up with your bullshit anymore. I understand what Ray has been saying.
I like DeWine. He's a sweet old man. You leave him alone.
Nobody likes sweet old men. Only Ikra likes sweet old men. That's Joe Biden. But nobody else likes sweet old men because sweet old men are terrible. Okay. Goddamn, Randy, you're gonna have fun. I can't wait. I'm excited for you. I'm going to have Chris OC download the pay-per-view so I can watch it for free and basically steal it because I'm not paying for that bullshit because AEW sucks. But I'm very excited for the two of you. Who's Young Bucks?
I agree to disagree, Rim.
Who are the Young Bucks?
Like, I wish we could debate the finer points, but
listen,
you've clearly made your mind up.
All
and you're
I know
not gonna listen to reason.
is that Bobby Lashley is my new WWE champion. All right, Bobby Lashley is a god amongst men now. I didn't like him before. I like him now.
Yeah.
He dresses like a handsome gentleman. All right. Then he's a beautiful man, and he's a badass. I wish I liked. Raina, let me tell you what, man.
Really helps check that diversity card.
Randy,
too, now that they're a part of NBC.
Bobby Lashley is the M in FMT.
Both of you need to shut up for a second because I need to get real for a second, okay? Because listen, because Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks were literally my favorite things in the world from 2017 to early 2019. All right. I was all about being the elite on YouTube. I saw them live at the Manhattan Center. I saw the Bucks live at the Manhattan Center. Okay. I even went to the New Japan Ring of Honor G1 Supercard at Madison Square Garden in 2019.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I was all about all that shit.
That was a good ticket, man.
It was. I was there. Okay. Kazuchika Okada, best wrestler in the world. Love that guy. But Kenny Omega, Young Bucks, the Cody thing, the story they had on being the elite and through wrestling that they made about the ownership of the Bullet Club and all that shit. Man, I was into it. Fucking into it. I loved it, man. Anything Bucks I could get my hands on, I was all about the Bucks. I was all about Kenny Omega. Then they started AEW. And then they were on TV every week. And then everything that made them special went away. So they weren't special anymore. And I just didn't care. And it's so sad to me that I just don't care about the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega anymore because they're on TV. Kenny Omega wrestles like an asshole now, not like the god of wrestling that he was. The Bucks just do the same shit every goddamn...
Disagree.
Every fucking match, they do the same shit. You got Matt Jackson selling his goddamn back for 3 years now. Nobody fucking cares about that shit.
Papa Buck sold an Attack from Jericho and MJF. Papa Buck got involved.
Okay.
Papa Buck couldn't afford to send them to College Rim, but Papa Buck built them their own wrestling ring.
What a piece of shit.
That's what he did for them. And if Papa Buck didn't build that wrestling ring, there wouldn't be an AEW. And there would be a number 2 promotion in the world and all this collaboration going on.
What a piece of shit he is.
Everything that's great for the art of professional wrestling.
Sucks. Now, that being said, I am so happy that AEW exists, and I'm so happy that there is another major wrestling company putting on shows in front of live fans. So I think it's great what AEW is doing, okay? Because they have, no social distancing, no masks, no safety precautions. Everybody just gets on top of each other. It's great. It's so great. I love it. because WWE doesn't have fans yet. And a bunch of pussies for not having fans. We're going to have 30,000 fans at WrestleMania nights 1 and 2. What I'm saying is I'm very happy that AEW exists. And
you want to go, Rim?
If Goldberg, I do want to go, but I can't go. If Goldberg had beaten Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble, Randy, I would have been watching AEW with you right now because I wouldn't watch anymore. But I'm a WWE mark, and I will be for the rest of my life.
Dude, you're going to be able to watch it because they're moving NXT to Tuesdays.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be 7 nights of wrestling, and I'm getting divorced. It's going to be fantastic. Can't wait.
Awesome.
I'm coming to Virginia. So here we go. Boom. All right. So anyways, Ray, where are we at for time? Is it time to end the show? Can you say the words, or is it Randy? Randy has to say the words tonight. Are we there?
Oh my God. Let's do it.
Oh.
Randy, come on.
Let's bring this baby home.
There we go. Thank you so much for listening to the Rich Dickman Show each and every week. We love it when you do and really appreciate all the time that you give into us with your ears and your eyes and your mouths and your nose and all the other senses of your body. So thank you so much. This evening, I started tonight with a little bit of my Colonel E.H. Taylor bourbon, and then I moved on to my Captain Morgan Long Island Iced Tea, and I got drunker than I thought I would, and I apologize for that. Okay. If you like what we do, you want to support the show, tell a friend.
Oh.
Go ahead, Randy.
My night was brought to you by Captain Morgan Private Stock Premium Barrel.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I can't read this because it's in cursive. But it's fantastic. Yeah, you should pick it up. $23.99 has a wood cork.
Cursive got canceled. If you like what we do, you want to support the show, tell a friend, leave a review on whatever podcast player of your choice is, but the iTunes reviews do help so much. And if you like us even more than that, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Rich Dickman. Again, I just uploaded Liquor Fueled Mangria and Michelada, unedited, untalked over, the full episode in its glory. The next one coming up is, I forgot. It's Four Loko. The next one coming up is Four Loko. We make our own Four Lokos. So in the month of April.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I don't think you released that one before.
You're going to get Four Loko in April. That's what you get. But you get extra content every week, man. We're putting the video of the episode is going up on our Patreon. You're getting bonus shows. You're getting my extra bullshit that I do. There's a video of me playing Rocket League. It's all up there. So check it out. Patreon.com/Rich Dickman. And if you get in at the high tier, you will get your very own custom t-shirt. You say, hey, Rem, I want my t-shirt to say Trump rules, Biden sucks. Boom, I'll send it to you. That's what I'll send.
Can it say the Jesus titty fuck Mary Magdalene?
It can say Jesus titty fuck Mary Magdalene and come in her eye. And you could.
Okay, I never got my shirt, so can I get that shirt?
Absolutely. Email me or text me tomorrow so I remember. All right, and so yeah, check all that out. All right. Hey, yeah.
Pro tip: if you want an Eat the Rich T-shirt, go to the Patreon and do that. It's cheaper than getting them on Amazon.
You know
but
Ray,
can I get it in a 5X?
Hey, it's better for us. You know what I'm saying? It works.
No, it's not, because I really got to pee right now, and I'm trying to finish a show. You can find us online at richdickman.com for all your Rich Dickman needs. Click the merch tab, get yourself some swag. Click the Amazon merch tab, get yourself the Eat the Rich t-shirt. Okay, we got masks, we got t-shirts, we got all sorts of things. So get in there, check it out. And also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, you can click it through the richdickman.com, but subscribe, because I got a lot of YouTube stuff coming up. It's where I want to focus. And I was speaking with my video guy today, just a couple hours ago. The Sarah Star non-porno porn is almost done. It will be out in time for episode 150. I'm going to keep my job here with the Rich Dickman Enterprises, Rich Dickman Group. All right, so I don't have to worry about that. Assuming that I actually do sign the final contract, not final, the contract. Yeah. I know Randy had some concerns. Ray is kind of on the edge, but I think things are looking good for 151. But this may be the second to last.
Nobody's
episode.
Contacted me. That's my concern.
Oh shit! All right, we'll talk about that offline. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. Sorry. Yeah. Get the shirts. Get all the shit. All right. Subscribe. Leave reviews. Okay. Listen to our friends at Not For Human Consumption Podcast. Call their voicemail 480-788-7330.
Don't forget who gives a shit.
And tell them that you are Rem Dickman. And yes, of course, listen to Who Gives a Shit with Adam from Houston and Cripple Jesus. Very good friends of the show. RichDickmanShow@gmail.com if you want to email the show. And of course, we are at Rich Dickman Show on Twitter. And of course, Randy is at Sir Zero with an E, or you can email him Sir Zero with an E at gmail.com. You can find producer Ryan at Ryan TRDS, my mother at Rem_Mama. I am, of course, I am at fuck, goddamn Ray, goddamn.
How bad do you have to pee?
Very bad. I am at Rem Dickman.
Have I ever told you about the time my Sea-Watch went off in 3rd grade?
No.
And Mrs. Holman got super pissed off at me and took mine and my friend Corey's?
Motherfucker. Ray, how do we get a hold of you, buddy?
You can find me on Twitter at has to piss really bad. And if you need to leave me a voicemail, it's 860-316-4776. Tell me, times you pissed yourself because your co-host wouldn't let you end the fucking show.
All right. And Randy, how can they join us in the live show?
bit.do/TRDS1. That is bit.do/TRDS1.
That's right. That gets you here every Thursday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, to watch us live. Look like idiots, but of course that video is on the Patreon too. So patreon.com/RichDickman. I don't know anymore. I gotta pee. I pee really, really bad. And but thanks for listening. We love you all. You're wonderful, and we'll see you next week. Good night.
See ya.
Boosh!
Oh my God.
Oh, it's a running river.
I couldn't wait.
Oh, it's flowing.
Oh, so warm.
Man, I was going to tell you about this time, dude, whenever I was, I must have been in 6th or 7th grade. And, I was exploring down there, and I rubbed the tip of my dick, and I pissed all over the place. It felt great. And I went to school, and I fucking told Jared about this. And the dude looked at me and said, "You're a fucking idiot." And I was like, "What?" And I didn't learn about masturbation for another 6 years.
Randy, what the fuck, man? God damn it.
I would say that you had learned about masturbation. You just hadn't connected the dots.
Okay. All right. It's enough, you guys. Jesus Christ.